month known for torrential rains. But the peculiarity of the 11 days rains came with some adversity. The year is 1979. The village of Mayoro is drenched in rain. The rivers are full. The increase in water level signals no one can exit the town. A young couple's visit to the family house might have been ill-timed, for the pregnant teen went into labor. Yet typical of such babies, they come with some mystery. After long periods of wait and anxiety, the baby is birthed. This will mark the beginning of an era. The pretty young girl will start school in St. John Bosco's Day Nursery. She will later spend her primary 4 to 6 in Winkogo Primary. As a Jenny kid, she will shuffle between schools because her parents, who were teachers, often went on transfer. Largely a quiet child with busy parents, her mom's friend took care of her while mom furthered her education. At a young age, she will temporarily stop school to babysit Mina, her younger sister, to enable her mom pursue higher education. Mistaken for a babysitter, yet the fluent manner in which she rattled the Queen's language endeared her to many. With some having a quick rethink, Akantomi Junior Secondary School will be her next destination. Excellent grades will take her to Bolga Girls Secondary School, the foremost girls' secondary school in the Upper East region, where she will become the school prefect and overall best graduating student. As a brilliant child, she will take part in church activities, including representing the Catholic Youth Organization in Bible quizzes, mostly emerging victorious. After SSSE, the young lady will visit her village. Here, a new version of her will be unearthed. She will play volleyball, a male-dominated sport. However, her exploits will entice other females to join the volleyball team. She will join and later lead the choir. Her dexterity in leading the choir will see the choir travel to Burkina Faso and surrounding villages to perform. While in the village, she will engage in selfless service, including voluntary teaching and being a constant figure at the borehole, or what we say in the local parlance, wine to pump water for old ladies. A prodigious lady. Even in her teens, she mastered the courage to tell a parent who had withdrawn his ward from school in pursuit of menial jobs in Kumasi to send word for his return to continue schooling. Today, a proud graduate. In 1997, a cousin will inform her of an exchange program to the Netherlands, an opportunity she will grab, eventually topping the process. She will travel to the Netherlands to stay with her Dutch family. On her return, with the support of her Dutch parents, she will pursue her tertiary education in the University of Ghana, majoring in philosophy with English. Shortly after national service, at age 25, she will tie the knot. For most young women, marriage acts as a fetter to their development insofar as academia is concerned. But for her, it will literally mark a rejuvenation. She will enroll in a post-first degree LLB program in the University of Ghana. Combining marriage with a law program is no child's play, for there were times where she had to write her end of semester exams in the hospital. But with the support of a caring husband, sisters as well as sisters-in-law, this was surmounted. Her tenacity will ensure she enters Makola, the professional law school, where she will be awarded the prestigious Mensa Saba Award. As a philopath, in no time, A LLM, as we say these days, will be backed. She will lecture at Gimpa, where she will revive the seminar series with a goal of getting feedback from industry players. Shortly after, she will join the University of Ghana Law School as a lecturer as well as a program coordinator for one of its LLM programs. Despite her busy schedule, she makes time to represent her clients in the courts of law. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you an amazing woman. The woman who became a role model as a teen. The one flying red, aka the Rock, would constantly drop his little son in her house every day so that he doesn't turn out to be a rook like himself. A visiting scholar to Harvard Law School. I am talking about the first woman of Northern descent to be appointed a lecturer at the University of Ghana School of Law. The first woman of Northern descent to be awarded the prestigious Mensa Saba Prize. The first and only Ghanaian woman to lead a review for the National Constitution. The first and pioneer vice president of the network of legal experts for West and Central Africa. The first female lawyer to earn a PhD in law from the University of Ghana since its establishment in 1948. Fellow countrymen, Africans, and the world at large, lend me your ears. A giant cheers to the distinguished scholar, humanitarian, and a pace setter. I am talking about the head of chambers of Casa Law Firm. Long live the Colossus, a shining light for the African woman. Long live Dr. Esquire Clara Beere KasserTee. Vive une magnifique femme Luan. This biography is unauthorized. Xbabados de Poet.
On this day, Mr. Speaker, I wish to specifically celebrate one of the distinguished daughters of our land, Dr. Mrs. Clara Beere KasserTee, from Mayuro in the Katsina Nankana district of the Upper East region. On 10 February this year, she made history as the first woman to graduate with a PhD in law from the University of Ghana School of Law since the university's establishment in 1948.